as we were saying, you can hopefully clearly see I'm pretty much in the same position in terms of the camera there, but obviously on this one here on the left-hand side, that ball's a long way back in your stance there.
Yeah.
Feet rearing off to the right there, and that was going to cause you to create more spin, because if the club face aims in that direction and you swing the golf club over there, you're going to get that sting. And once you take loft off the golf club, as you go with the 5 iron, the 4 iron, you said,
really,
and you hook it, it's just got no loft at all. So your ball's going to dive bomb out the air. And unless there's enough backspin for the ball to stay up in the air, the ball just falls at the sky. It gets a low dive bombing shot as opposed to staying up in a little more backspin. Okay. So the feeling and the sensation you want to have as you come into impact. There's kind of your hitting side there, okay, your left leg, okay. You want your hands to win that race of the golf club as you came back here now, as you came into impact, as you're coming through. Nice sort of lower half movement there, but the hand's a little bit flicky. Club face wins, and we've topped it, okay.
Right.
As we swing this one here now, as you come into impact, you look at your left hand there, so your left hand now more leading. Now, it feels a little bit stiff, as you said, okay. If we actually look at these as they swing through, all I would say is different is that left arm is a little bit bent, but there's not much difference in those two movements there, or there, or there. They're all kind of similar. It's just mainly the feeling and impact of how that left hand is going to react. Now, like I say, when you're coming into impact and you want that left hand to win the race, you still want that lead arm and the club to be all nice and in line there. We don't want this left elbow lifting to try and keep the hands in front, because otherwise you'll cause, well, like a potential tennis. Well, yeah, exactly. And then the ball will just go way right, or you'll top it.
Yeah.
Okay. So we can get that sensation. The hands are winning that race into impact. Okay. Like I say, if you had that sort of extension of the club with on your alignment sticks, that's what you're going to do when you come into impact. That club's going to come back and the hands will be leading through. So the alignment stick will be clear left of your body. Okay. Obviously, when you're doing that swing, it's only about 30, 40 yard shot. Don't go flat out because you'll spit yourself or something. Okay. It's going to be more of a feeling of how the hands and arms are going to work rather than just sort of the leaning out with the elbow, okay? But if we can take away the hand action, as you said yourself, it feels a bit rigid, a bit mechanical maybe, which is, to be fair,
like
a bit stiff.
Follow through because I'm trying to drive it.
Exactly,
feel like it's coming round.
But I think the first one you hit, you kind of went pinged off the club was like your response, you said. And if you look at the length of the swing, both of which are kind of finished pretty much the same. Arguments are maybe a little bit short. You haven't quite rotated your body quite so much, okay?
I got a bad habit for moving my left foot.
That's fine. That's absolutely fine. That's not a bad habit. That's fine, because if the way your weight position wants to go, you kind of start off 50-50. You go left toe, right heel, okay? Then as you swing through, you go right toe, left heel. You're on your left foot's going to do that. So don't worry about that. I mean, look at Jordan Spieth's. Jordan Spieth's foot is more than that, to be fair. Don't worry about it, okay? For me, as long as your weight is down to that, which it is, he's up on his toe, the knees are coming, the left foot doing this and that isn't the problem.
Right.
It's more just a question of how much range of motion to the knee and the ankle have you got, and I'd rather you do that and protect your ankle than do that and snap it. So if anyone says, oh, your left foot should stay flat on the ground that way, don't worry about it, okay? If it does move a little bit, no problem at all. If it moves a lot, no problem at all. If it doesn't move,
if
fine.
I've done a bad shot, I've noticed if I stop.
I've done, but if you look at what you'll find there, the left foot will do that, but look at your right foot. This will be the wrong one, okay? If you do that, that's fine, because this is where the issue is, okay? If both feet are sort of pirouetted or like a dancer, both feet go this way, oh, my foot's spun. Hang on, he's the one that's gone wrong. I could if I was there, I've moved further left, I'm going to get a better contact. Okay, so don't look at your left foot quite so much. It's more really your right foot just pivoting that way. Okay, so but work on that impact. Okay, just try and get that sensation. The hands are winning that race coming into impact with a much more downward side. What's that?
Seems to be moving a lot more.
As in more than this one, or more?
Top, no,
it's fine. To be fair, it's a good move there. Your lower half, your head. Thing is, your head stay nice and still. Your bobble on your head, they're not really moving at all. Your lower half, some wide. The thing with the golf swing is there needs to be movement. I think people think, oh, I'm very still and no movement at all. We need to have lower half movement and top. Every body part really in the golf swing is going to be moving. Okay, so lower half from the feet up to your knees, your hips, your torso, your arms, your shoulders. They're all moving. Okay, we're trying to focus around a central point there, your sort of head and your spine, and that's going to kind of maintain a pretty good position, which it does. Okay, as long as the hands win the race, we get a pretty good finishing position there, okay? So feel that movement with the hands, where the hands are in terms of impact, and releasing through. Don't try and flick back and hit it with the right hand too much. Couple of draws, we said, with that stick under the arm. You can use another golf club, or get a small bit of stick from B&Q or over the garden or whatever, or get an alignment stick yourself somewhere. You can do that and get that feeling of how that club is going to work, and also just a couple of left-handed swings. Perhaps your warm-up shots, hit 5 or 6 shots, just your left hand. Not big swings, 30, 40 yard shots. Just feel how that left hand's going to work rather than the old, because your right hand is causing your left arm to do that. Because that's the dominant hand, isn't it? So try and work what your left hand needs to do more rather than the elbow. Okay, does that make sense? Understand the sort of content of that and so on, yeah? Good stuff, okay.